right, and we're back.
Welcome
Alrighty,
back.
That was short.
Short
yeah,
talk,
it
But
was.
this is KSUA 91.5 FM, and we are the Comic Panel. In our second hour, we're talking about the Justice League.
That's like the whole movie.
Yeah, the movie that just came out. We spent the first hour of our discussion talking about individual characters, and now we're gonna move on
And
to
Alfred's dumb pants.
I still don't think they're that dumb.
Yeah.
They were that dumb.
But we'll have to agree to disagree
Cargo
to
pants.
move on.
All right.
Margot
Tangent.
Pants.
Wrong tangent.
Yep. Okay. Anyway, so now we'll be talking about the overall story, cameos, production, Easter eggs, all sorts of things like that.
And so
I just want to
there
skip
still
to
are
the
gonna
end.
be spoilers.
Yeah.
due to the
Yes.
cameos.
Yes.
I just want to skip to the end, like
The
the end of the
end
movie.
of the movie?
Yeah, the end of
Okay.
the movie.
Careful for spoilers. Though.
Yes. This is
Very
spoiler filled.
Just
Yes.
by the very nature of this part of the show.
Yes. So, yes. Apologies if you are anti-spoiler and a fan of the show.
Yeah.
Switch the channel.
What?
Except for don't.
Yeah.
You can touch this dial just once.
Anyway, so what do people think?
I liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I mean,
think,
I liked BBS and Suicide Squad. I didn't like Suicide Squad that much, but I like Man of Steel.
Same
I like
here.
BBS.
Same here.
So I like this
Yeah.
one. That's
And
I
not
mean,
bad.
I like every movie that I get taken to, or like.
I do like everything that's free, Justin.
No, I mean, I enjoyed the movie, and I mean, like, I kind of like have to get forced to go to things in order to go to things. So
Ah, GZ2, don't you?
I definitely was not gonna go. I was like, oh well. I mean, I heard it was good, or like.
Oh.
But, yeah, and then Cody was like, "You want to go today, tomorrow, next day?" And I was like, "Oh, what are the show times?"
One of the things that I noticed was during the weekend there was a lot of posts made on Facebook about critics' reviews and then the people who actually watched it.
There seemed to be a big difference.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
were like saying this is why you don't listen to critics, because the critics gave it like a 49%, and the audience gave it an 86. Like, that is huge. And they were like, so watch it. Don't look at the critics and say I don't want to watch it.
Yeah, and it's interesting because Justice League definitely had the lowest opening of any other DCU movie.
Wow.
Although it was close to Wonder Woman, and Wonder Woman was also projected to not do super well, at least prior to its launch.
Mhm.
After that, it did very well,
Mm-hmm.
and we may see that again with Justice League. But it isn't that far off from the opening of Wonder Woman.
And it was what, like 5 days ago, 4?
Yeah.
When it came out, so it hasn't been that long.
Yeah.
It's still going to be in theaters for a while.
Yeah.
Probably, I'd go on a limb and say it's still going to be showing by December 15th when Last Jedi.
I
Start
mean,
showing.
yeah, I feel like the nature of the way that our personal theater in Fairbanks works.
Our personal theater,
Yes, the comic panel owns it.
also
No.
known as the only theater within like
Therefore
400
exclusive.
miles.
Yeah.
Anyway, you guys know what I was saying. That it's the only theater, so you know.
Yeah, okay.
Unlike other potential people, I assume all of our listeners
Yeah, we
reside
have
in
nationwide listeners.
Fairbanks. Jacob, I would appreciate lowering the salt content.
I did post a bunch of videos
Little
saying
less
that
sodium.
you could go to ksuaradio.com/listen/ and you could listen wherever.
True.
Okay,
But-
anyway.
Anyway, yeah. So I think that
Hello, Russia.
probably, they generally keep one blockbuster in like certain theaters. I don't know, Justin, you actually worked at the movie theater for a
Yeah.
little while. I don't know if you.
He's also our movie theater expert.
Yeah. So is it like how do blockbuster movies work? Do they keep more than one, or?
I don't know. Like, I was only there briefly, but they kept Wonder Woman there for a while.
Oh yeah, very.
Wonder Woman
Like-
did very well, especially.
Yeah, and
at post,
it was getting
opening
packed
weekend.
like every time because I would be standing there like tearing tickets and stuff,
Mm.
and it was like you just get like one place that everybody was going to, like second door on your right, second door on your right, second door on your right, and it's like everybody's shuffling, and then like you're looking at how many people are going in there, and you're like, oh man, those people are gonna dump popcorn everywhere. And you
Yeah.
walk in, it's just a mess, and yeah.
Yeah, I know
So-
personally, I'm definitely the person who, like, I grab, like, you know, popcorn, and then, like, every third one falls.
It's as long as it's not like stuck like underneath, like there's like the crack in between the seats, like just like
yeah.
right underneath the seats. You can't get your broom to unless you like lay down on the floor. And,
You need to go like a vacuum cleaner or something.
yeah, but yeah, you have to like have like one person on the aisle up, like smacking it out, and then like
Aw.
another person standing there, like it's,
That's a shame.
it's awful.
Yeah.
And that's like where everybody
Don't
pushes
be that
the-
guy.
Like you spill your popcorn, where are you gonna push it? You're gonna push it like just
Ah.
forward, just like slide it all
Yeah,
forward.
it's forward or like back under your seat.
Yeah, either way, it's awful.
Okay.
So man, back to Justice League.
Yeah, yeah, okay, actually, you know what I want to jump to really bad?
The
Yeah,
end.
What is it?
The
yeah,
end.
yep, the end
End.
Okay.
scenes.
Oh my
Which
gosh.
one? There are two. They're both good.
The,
Yes.
The end one.
Yes, the end.
one.
The end one.
Yep.
That one's pretty
Oh, that's
Yes.
something I wanted to say. I didn't see Batman versus Superman, but why did we cast him as Lex Luthor?
good. I mean, listen.
Why
For the 30
him?
seconds we saw him, better than Batman v Superman. But also, here's the thing. Can you name any other actor who played Lex Luthor?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
What's his name? House of Cards.
What?
Oh,
House of Cards.
Kevin Spacey.
Yes, Kevin Spacey.
That's
cannot
the only.
cast
That's the
him.
only one.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
You can't remember. Yeah, and people forget about it. But I can guarantee people will still remember
That
Jesse
is true.
Eisenberg as
Look,
Lex Luthor.
that is
Look,
true.
You know somebody who's already bald and probably could have done it pretty well? Bruce Willis. Cast Bruce Willis. And,
No.
it's better than this guy. This like
Bruce Willis has like one emotion.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the range.
Okay, but this
Wait,
guy.
what? This is one emotion.
Bald.
This guy is Lex Luthor. He's just like a timid boy in like everything he does. Why is he playing the supervillain?
Also,
That is true.
Listen, you still haven't seen Batman v Superman.
That is true.
As much as your like whole timid boy thing is technically correct, he does more things in Batman v Superman.
also, I hope you're not getting him confused with,
No, I know it's not Michael Cera.
okay.
Oh, man, that would have been something.
My knee.
Okay, all right. So the end credit scene.
Yes.
Okay, all of us. So we jump to like all of a sudden Lex Luthor is
Yeah,
in
we
his
jumped
cage,
to.
and it was weird because the guy was standing there, and I just said automatically I went to Joker. Like, oh my God,
Even
it's
though
Joker.
he's bald.
But he turns around and starts laughing. But
Oh, yeah, you
Yeah.
know what my
He
reaction
was in Arkham Asylum. He could have just been a crazy guy.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think it was
It
just
probably is,
I
yeah.
think it was just a crazy guy, but my reaction to that was like I saw the back of his head and I was like, that's not Jesse Eisenberg's head.
what when you get a close up, you can definitely say that that's not Jesse Eisenberg.
Yeah, I mean, like from afar, it could
Yeah.
be. It could it's just like
He
back
does
of an
not
old,
look
Yeah.
bald.
back
I mean,
of a white
He
guy's
He
bald
does
head.
not look good bald, actually. Let me tell you that.
I mean, it looks okay. For as like
No,
as
it
bald
doesn't.
effects go, because he isn't actually bald, it looks okay.
I don't like him as bald.
You don't have to like him as bald.
Yeah.
Bald
just
isn't his
is.
defining quality. Well, I mean,
I
In
mean,
the 90s,
more
he had,
of a-
he had a
more or less.
luxurious red
Yeah.
mane of hair.
he
Do you prefer him as bald or like the big old redhead?
big
I-
old redhead.
I liked him in Zombieland.
But he wasn't a big old redhead then.
But
Like,
he wasn't he a timid boy?
Zombieland, but big old redhead.
That wouldn't have gone well.
Exactly.
Okay. Anyway, so
Imagine Zombieland, but he's bald. You can't have two bald guys in a movie.
Oh man, Woody Harrelson though might have actually been a pretty okay Lex Luthor, although he would have been old.
Yeah, but I don't know. He does a lot of comedy, and if that's kind of where my like hang up is.
well, I
Woody
mean,
Harrelson
he was
did
in
okay,
he
but
was
like-
in
but
Dawn,
like,
Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. I mean,
Yeah.
the latest
like-
Planet
like-
of the Apes.
I don't know how I feel about a supervillain being a comedian. Like
Joker though, Riddler though.
Yeah, but I mean that's different. Like Lex Luthor, I feel like he's supposed to be an intimidating supervillain,
I mean,
and now it's getting cast by like somebody that's known for doing.
I mean, The Social Network wasn't comedy though.
It
good
wasn't.
point.
You're right. Nobody saw it though, but it wasn't.
Oh, hey, I saw it.
I saw it too.
It did not do very
I'll be
well.
That
not
is
in
true.
theaters. I saw
Yeah,
it.
I saw it.
on-
Yeah, later than it wasn't in the theaters.
None
You
of
missed
the
me.
like
Not a
3
clue
or
you said.
4 Steve Jobs biopics that have come out have done well.
Okay.
Not the Michael Fassbender one,
Also, this was a Mark Zuckerberg.
Whatever. They're white tech guys. They're interchangeable.
That's not true.
Okay, but either way, he's known for doing a lot of the comedic things, and I mean, I feel like
Okay.
it worked. I feel like using a comedic actor for the Flash worked well, but as a supervillain, unless it's like the Joker or the Riddler, who are like known as being.
So, see, here's the thing. What you are practicing right now is called typecasting.
Actors don't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do
People
not.
don't really care. Actors don't like it.
And I'm like, I'm fine. I don't care who you are. As long as you portray the character well, I don't care. Jesse Eisenberg portraying Lex Luthor. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think that that's because he does better in comedy, or not. I mean, I don't know.
There is some validity to what Justin is saying.
Yeah. I wouldn't just discredit it completely. You know.
Also, I don't know if you guys know me, but I don't care what the actors think.
You
I'm
don't
telling
know-
you guys
can-
my
you can
opinion.
barely name the actors.
Exactly. If I were to meet him in person, I wouldn't. I mean, I didn't know that guy's name until you guys started saying it. So, I mean, if I met him in person, I would be like, "Hey, you're in a movie, sure." I mean,
No, I definitely like try to know
If
the
I-
actor's name.
if I don't take
Okay,
the time to remember
Miss
their
Mara, got it.
if I don't
Hey,
take their time,
like
to
I
remember
said, I
their
feel bad
names,
about that.
then I'm not going to take the time to think about their opinions. So,
I'm sorry, I stopped listening. We're gonna blow past it and get back
Okay,
to
yes.
Justice
All
League,
right.
though.
So, all right. End credit scene. Lex Luthor is not in his jail cell. Oh no, what's going on? And it, red alert. And then we cut to a speedboat, and all you see is swords and like what do
There's
you
there's
bandana
kind of a
of
bandana
thing.
thing going on.
And I was like, oh my god, I already know who it is.
Yep, that's all you need.
Yeah, and like also, yeah, it was very interesting because like, like a long time ago, like while production was happening, they were all like, "Oh yeah, this person got cast as Deathstroke for Justice League," and it was
Joe
like,
Manganiello?
yeah,
I think.
Joe Manganiello.
That's not- I wasn't sure about how to pronounce it when I said it. That's definitely not it.
You
Anyway.
Joe Mozzarella.
Ouch.
Anyway, yeah. So, but so people were like, "Is he gonna be like a sub villain in the movie?"
That
'Cause,
would
like,
definitely have added another hour.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, jeez.
So yeah, a lot of people were confused, and then it was like, nah, definitely Steppenwolf, and then it was like, so did he get cut? What happened? And now that's the answer to this question.
And also, I was surprised that they showed his suit and who was wearing the mask. Like, I was expecting them to, at the very least, not show his suit, just that part. And then just show Lex Luthor talking to this guy.
Okay,
and
so,
then-
so just like Mr. Frosty Eye Patch.
What? Well, yeah.
It is a
So
little
they,
late 90s frosted tips, isn't it?
Yeah.
but
That's
so,
the one thing about it. I don't like it.
but I mean, like, they actually showed him, and I was like, oh wow, that's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, you know, he's a mercenary. Gotta you know,
Yeah.
keep it up.
You gotta see what you're buying.
I got an eye
man,
patch.
it
That
was good.
definitely
It's
means
either-
that-
Do you think it's going towards, even though they're kind of interchangeable, the Legion of Doom or the Injustice League? What do you think that's pointing to?
I want Legion of
Because
Doom.
he says
The League. Of
Lex
his own.
Luthor says we need a league of our own.
Mhm.
And like when I heard that, I immediately went, okay, yeah, Legion of Doom, like the Super Friends that the Hall of Justice is from.
Okay,
But
what?
it isn't necessarily that.
So the only distinction that I know is that the Legion of Doom is led by Lex Luthor.
Yep.
But the
Usually.
Injustice League is not, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, is the Injustice League like?
I think it also depends on like the iteration of the Injustice League that you're talking about.
Because I thought the Injustice League was the Earth 3 Justice League.
It might be. I
Well,
thought that was
what-
the Legion of Supervillains.
Okay, so I mean, this is an animated show, so I don't know if I can equate it. But in Young Justice, there's the Justice League, and then the Injustice League, and they were just made up of a bunch of supervillains,
Okay.
and Lex Luthor was not a part of that.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, like, I think it's basically whatever they want to call it, you know.
Yeah, I mean, names change in comics, and people who make up those names change. Like, the Defenders has had, like, 18 different iterations.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, it doesn't really matter.
As long as you're fighting crime fighters as a team.
Okay.